welcome back on the journey. We've been cooking with an induction cooker, an electric induction cooker. It's one burner, and that thing is just frustrated the bejeebers out of me. I have not been able to really cook the way I want to cook. We've also got that oven. It's a I don't know what you call that. Let's see, convection oven and an air fryer, and it's like a big toaster oven too. So we got that. We've been doing some cooking in there, and that's about the only source that I feel comfortable with. So a couple of days ago, we went out shopping. We got a gas stove, a 2-burner gas stove, but as you probably saw from the previous video, when we moved in here, we don't have any counter space. So I needed something, and I got a little well, it's not little. I got a table to hold the gas stove. Some assembly required. Some assembly required. Yeah, I'd say a lot of assembly required, but an engineering degree, helpful. So, we got all of that. And up here on the table, yeah, I got the hardware, so stay tuned. Some assembly required. Just like that one took some assembly. I managed to get it, didn't break anything, and no extra parts. No drips, no runs, no errors. All right, let's see what this turns out to be. I know what it's going to turn out to be, and it has something to do with what's in that box over there. Okay, let's get busy. Okay, so I've taken some time to get the film rolled up off of the rolled edge in here. So I get that up there because I got poles and things to do, but I want to keep the main surface with the plastic still on there. Well, I was getting ready to start on it and it still had the plastic on there. I thought, I'll never get that out, so do it now and then it'll be good later. Looks like I got a couple little dents in here, but this thing's going to be used its utility anyway, so now it's time to start assembling. You know what they say about assembling. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so a little surprise at the end here, but you know, we'll see if we can get this thing done tonight. It's let's see, I don't think I can even, yeah, 10:30, and Christine's out with her family, and they're having a sibling get together. They do that every now and then, so that gave me time to get this all done. And there's all my poles over there, and I got my upper shelves over there. One of those had a dent in it too, but yeah, like I said, it's utility. It'll be up on the top, so you won't see it. Okay, let's see. Some assembly required. Man's favorite words, right? Okay, so we're making progress. Yeah, we got that much in. Now the gas cylinder sit over here in this hole, and it's going to this Renee. Yeah, I'll explain that a little while. So the problem being, the instructions don't show the upper tier. It shows the lower part. Cool, but where's the upper part? Huh. Sorry, sir, we don't have. Now, I do have the parts. That's what all these parts are for the upper tier. So I'll just figure them out as we go. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I like. But it's not hard, it's just tedious. I was just looking to see if maybe they had another page. Nope. Okay, get muddle through that. Okay, so we're all done. Yay. Hey, look at this, I even have a part left over. I've got this rod right here. Now the rod went back here, but as you can see, this is taking up the whole tabletop here. So I took the rod out, which means I had to take some of this apart again. But anyway, so this is our gas stove. This is kind of high end for one of the gas stoves. It's got like 40,000 BTUs on this one and 38,000 BTUs on this side. Or no, I take it back. 38 on that side, 40 on this side. But this side also has the simmer nozzle. So you can turn this way down here, and you just keep your food warm. It doesn't have to be scorching and everything. So, all right, well, we got that little project done. This is not exactly what was depicted on Lazada. Now the gas cylinder will go down here. Yeah, see Philippine brooms. I'll talk about those in the next video. Anyway, this wasn't exactly what was depicted on Lazada. It wasn't supposed to have this shelf right here. It was just supposed to have a shelf up here, and the shelf that it showed was down here, and then it had a rod across the back to keep things from falling off. But this one doesn't have a rod to keep things from falling off. And look at this nice curtain right here. Yeah, okay, I got to do something with that, so I'm going to put some aluminum foil here in the back, all the way up across the back here, to keep the curtain from getting grease on it and from catching fire. Yeah, fire. Yeah, we don't want that. Actually, I don't know why they have that curtain there, but anyway, and then we have our exhaust fan here, and that's why we're keeping it over here, so the exhaust fan can pull any fumes out there. So I did something else today, and I'll get to that in a few minutes. So I built this rack with just this little Allen wrench here, and I'll tell you what, I sure miss my tools from back home. I should have really done with my ratchet set and my 64-piece bit set, and put that in there, and I just ratcheted this all down. This got a lot of screws. Okay, so now that my construction project's over with, it's a good thing I'm retired. I can sit back and take it easy, right? Nope. So it's anybody that knows me personally knows that I'm cussing out this iPhone. I've been doing it for 2 years. My contract's coming up, and I was thinking I need to get a iMac or a MacBook or whatever, MacBook Pro, I don't know what they call them. I don't do Apple products, but I was thinking if I'm going to do any good editing and things like that, I'd really like to get the channel to grow, so don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Okay, I made my pitch. But to get my channel to grow, I went out and got a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now this is, it's quite the phone. I wanted the 1 terabyte memory, because that's one of the things that I'm constantly fighting with the iPhone. It's only got 128 gigs of memory, and I have to use the cloud, which means if I need to retrieve something, I got to retrieve it from the cloud. How secure is the cloud? Don't know. So I trying to get this thing to come on here. Hello? Okay, well, anyway, it's got one heck of a camera. Now, iPhones have traditionally been known to be one of the best with the camera systems. Sorry, Apple, you better step up. This thing's got 100 times zoom. I was just blown away by the camera on this and how clear it is. The iPhone does pretty good. That's what I record all my videos on. And I'm still trying to get this little critter here to get working. I don't know why it's so dark. I got to go through the settings, but anyway, I got the protective case for it and screen protector and things. But I got a load for Globe. That's one of the carriers here. So I have a Philippine number now. This is something I was going to need eventually, and I'll get probably the Magic Jack app on here once I get this thing working, and then I can put my US number in there with another SIM. I'll just have 2 SIMs, and yeah, I can get rid of the iPhone. My stepdaughter says, "Oh, Dad, I get a new iPhone." Yeah, okay. yeah, I told her, I says, I've got to get this one, this S24 Ultra working. Now this only has 512 gigs of memory only. I remember when a cell phone didn't have any memory at all, hardly to speak of. And like I said, this iPhone 13 Pro Max, it's got 128 gigs of memory. I thought it would be enough. That was 2 years ago. Yeah. Okay, so eventually, when I get this thing going, I will get it up, and I'll start using that for my blogs. But in the meantime, I'm still doing the iPhone. So here's a little unboxing video that we did today. Okay, the unboxing.
Duncan.
Okay. Sige.
512.
512.
Yeah.
Can't get the 1 terabyte, but 512 will work.
We don't have 1 tera server for online exclusive.
It's 4 times more than what this iPhone has. First startup.
May case na yan. Meron na yung case na it has to have a case because it's for the place of the phone.
Android, much
protection.
better face than somebody taking a bite out of the apple. Now it's time for all good boys to call it a day. It's 12:30 at night. It took me almost 2 hours to build that rack, and I'm not finished yet. Like I said, I've still got to put some aluminum foil on the back side of it. I'm going to do it all the way up to the top. We got an extra roll of aluminum foil yesterday. I don't want any heat to get to that curtain, same as this curtain here. I don't want any grease to get splattered on it, so I'll be doing that. Still getting set up here in the Philippines, but we are almost completely finished. I think we now just need to do a little bit more straightening up around here. Yeah, then I can go back home and sell everything. Okay, so I have been here for 70 days and it doesn't feel like it. It feels like I just got here. But it also feels from day one, it felt at home. So I'm very fortunate there. I've got a great wife. I've got a great daughter. It's not the best place in the world here that we live in. It's only 42.9 square meters, so 43 square meters. It's about 450, give or take, square feet. Not very big, but for the next 6 months, it's home. And after that, we've got some things we've been working on, but I'm not going to talk about any of it. We'll see what happens when I get back. Plus, it's going to be determined by whether I can sell my house in the U.S. I've got a lot of things to do when I get back. Now, I'm still looking for a property manager to rent my house out for a couple of more years, build up some more equity. Then I can get me a better house. But the houses I'm seeing right now for between 5.5 to 7 million pesos, which, yeah, it's not much. But those would work, and I could get that much easily out of my house. But I'd really like to have a 15 million peso house. No, I'd really like to have a little bit more in savings. And right now, if I buy a 7 million house, probably only be looking at 3 to 5 million in savings for reserve. You know, I self-insure if something happens. Yeah, I want to make sure that there's plenty of money in the bank to take care of that. So, thanks for coming along with my journey, and we'll catch you all on the next one.